All right, so we're diving into one of those rivalries that it gets the blood pumping, college football, you get the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you have the Colorado Buffaloes.
Yeah, a rivalry for the ages, right? Back to 1920, over a century of just some hard-nosed football.
We're talking Big 8, we're talking Big 12, so much history, so many big games, big moments. I mean, for fans who really know those conferences, this is a big one.
I think what's really interesting about it is you see the conferences kind of change, evolve over time, college football itself. And you can track that, see those changes through this one rivalry, just through the wins and losses.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the very first game, right, back in 1920. And I don't know if this set the tone for everything to come, but Colorado they demolished Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
40-7.
Wow. Yeah, and that wasn't just a one-off. Thinking about their time together in the Big 8, Colorado, I mean, they really had Oklahoma State's number for a long time.
What was the key to that?
Yeah.
Was it a coaching thing? Were they just way more talented? Or was there a certain style they played that Oklahoma State just couldn't crack?
There's a lot of factors, but, I think a big part of it was that Colorado defense. I mean, just tough. Shutting teams down week in, week out, forcing those turnovers, just relentless. And it's got to be when you're on offense and you're facing that kind of pressure every single play, it's got to get in your head, right? You can't get any momentum going.
8 wins in a row, right?
8 in a row from 89 to 96.
I mean, that's got to do something to a team mentally.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's psychological at that point.
And then, 96 comes around, college football, it all kind of gets shaken up. We have the Big 12. New conference, new landscape. Did that change how this rivalry played out?
Oh, yeah, it did. They weren't facing off as often anymore, with how the Big 12 was divided up.
Yeah.
But when they did meet, those games, they were still nail-biters, still intense.
Give me an example.
2001, Colorado wins, but it's close, 22-19. Oklahoma State's right there. But then fast forward a few years, 2004, it's payback time. Cowboys just run all over them, 42-14.
Do you think by that point, had Oklahoma State figured out how to handle that Colorado defense? That defense was legendary for so long.
It seems that way, yeah. They'd built up their own offense by then. They were putting up points, controlling the pace of the game. It was a real shift from those early Big 8 days.
Huge turning point, though. Got to be the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
2016. So they both moved on from the Big 12 at this point. First time they meet up since that happened. And man, Oklahoma State, they just dominated 38-8.
I mean, the MVP of that game, James Washington, Oklahoma State's receiver, he was unreal. It was like watching that game, it was a preview of what Oklahoma State was becoming, offensively just a force to be reckoned with.
Which brings us up to, pretty recently, right? November 29th, 2024. This rivalry, it gets reignited. Now, Colorado, they were having a heck of a season, 8-3, thinking playoffs. Oklahoma State, not so much. They were trying to, bounce back from a rough year. Stakes were high.
Totally different places those two programs were at. Colorado's up there feeling good, while Oklahoma State's got to prove something. Two teams, different motivations, makes for a great matchup.
So where do we stand now? Colorado, they've had these periods of dominance. But then Oklahoma State, they have those flashes of brilliance. Colorado's still ahead, 26-21 overall. But Oklahoma State's had some winning streaks too, haven't they?
They have, yeah. I think that's what makes this rivalry so fun. It's the back and forth. It's never been one team just totally owning the other. You think they've got the upper hand, and then bam, the other team comes back strong. Keeps those fans on the edge of their seats year after year. For decades.
It makes you wonder, what's next? Does Colorado get back on top? Or does Oklahoma State keep climbing? Guess we got to wait and see. That's what's great about these college football rivalries, right? Got to play the games.
Makes you think bigger picture, too. How has college football itself changed these rivalries? Conferences shifting, offenses evolving, defenses changing. It's a lot to think about as we watch this rivalry play out and all the others.
Absolutely. All right, well, that is our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.